Hi babes, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Vanessa, Nessa, Sessa, Yaya V, all of the above depending who you are. I've been filming fashion videos on my channel for quite some time now, and I realized that I've never really dived into how to find your personal style. Therefore, I am bringing this video to you guys today, hopefully to provide help identify what your style is and a few easy steps that you can take to figure this out so that you can narrow down your style. There are so many benefits to finding and identifying what your personal style is. This will help you also create your uniform look, what your uniform look is. If you don't have an idea of what you want to wear, or if you're feeling bloated or not in the mood, this is your signature style, your go-to pieces and staples that you can create a look from. Identifying your personal style will in turn help you figure out what your true self, your true style is versus what your fantasy self is. A lot of us have people we follow for inspirations, but sometimes you can end up filling your closet with things that aren't really true to your style, but more so true to those who inspire you. That is what we're trying to steer away from. So let's start by discussing the very first step that you can take to figure out your personal style. First and foremost, I think the most helpful thing is to create a vision board. There are a couple of different ways that you can go about this. For me, I utilize Pinterest a lot to create different boards, different categories. So I have a hair board on Pinterest, I have a fashion inspo. I utilize Pinterest for this. You can find a lot of creative different styles. This is why I personally love using that platform, but of course you could use things like Instagram to also pull looks. You could use a good old basic Google search to kind of pull images and stuff like that. With Pinterest, the reason I prefer that platform is because I don't necessarily have to pull out pictures and create a separate board. They're all kind of just like in that board for me to go to and look at. However, if you don't love the platform, you could download images and save images of things you like. That could be a simple screenshot of somebody's outfit that you like, and then create kind of like a board of it. You can either make this a fun thing to do cutouts or printouts and put it on a physical board, or I think the easiest way to do this is digitally. So you can also just create a digital album in your phone, in your photos album. You can just download images, put them all in that album that is your vision board. So whatever works for you, figure out what will be the easiest and most efficient way to get this vision board going. So things to keep an eye out for when you are creating a vision board, or when you're downloading inspirations of style. You want to look for a style that you love, things that you see day to day, and when you see another person wearing it, you love it and you want to wear that outfit. Just pay attention to the body type of the people that you are seeing these outfits on. In the beginning stages, when you're trying to figure out your style, you want to be mindful of the body type that is wearing that outfit. And the reason I say that is because currently I am extremely comfortable in what I like to wear and how I like to dress myself. So I can see an outfit on someone who is much thinner than me, and I can immediately kind of have an idea of what I have to trade off in order to make it look good on me. For example, let's say I see some inspirational outfits that are mini skirts. When I see those outfits, I'm able to kind of switch out the skirt and just understand that maybe that specific skirt isn't going to look good on my body type, because I'm already comfortable styling my body. Therefore, you want to make sure in the beginning stages, stick closer to people who have similar frames or shapes like you. This will keep you from being discouraged when it comes to putting outfits together. This also goes into my next point. Step 2 is understanding what your body type is. There are several different videos online that talks about body shapes or body types, so that you have an idea of how to properly style or dress your body types. If this is a separate topic you guys would like to hear more about, let me know and I can do some additional research to bring that video to you guys. But like I said, there are different types, whether it is inverted triangle, pear, hourglass. Yeah, so there are different body shapes. The reason it is important for you to understand your body shape is it's going to play a key part in how outfits are sitting on your frame. Obviously, if the outfits are not form-fitted or they do not look flattering, it can be very discouraging in the beginning when you're looking to create a style that makes you feel comfortable. So just having a brief understanding of, okay, I kind of have an idea of what looks good on my body shape, that's a good place to start. Step 3 would be, let's jump into your actual closet. The very first thing I think you need to do is do a closet purge. You do not need to necessarily go out and start buying new things, because one, while trying to create or identify your personal style, you need to figure out what you love on your body. So a huge part of that is trial and error. Therefore, you do not want to go and start buying items that you're not going to love. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go into your closet. You're gonna work in sections, because you do not want to overwhelm yourself. I don't really support taking everything out of your closet and then going through everything. That can be really exhausting. So I would say go in sections. So the first category will be, let's say, all of your tops, crop tops, full tops, button down. You could do your blazers separately. I think depending on how many blazers you have, if you don't have as many blazers, you could group that into your tops. And what you're gonna do is either try every piece of items out or create those 3 piles. So one pile is going to be your yes pile. Those are items that you love and you want to keep in your wardrobe. You know your no piles. Your no piles are, I either had this for years at this point, have not worn it, or I didn't even realize I had this in my closet. That's your no pile. And then you have your maybe. Your maybe might be either something that you bought when you were feeling creative and you're like, maybe I'll be able to style this, but you haven't styled it. Whatever item that is in your closet that you're not necessarily ready to let go of, but you haven't really gotten enough use out of it, that is gonna go into your maybe pile, and we're gonna talk about the maybe pile shortly. But you wanna work on all of your clothes. And when it comes to your shoes, I think an important thing when you're purging your shoes is paying attention to the types of shoes you have in your closet and what shoes make you feel the most comfortable. For example, sometimes we might have a lot of sneakers in our closet when we aren't really sneakers lovers, occupying space. Whenever you're getting dressed, well, what shoes wear do you like to go towards? Is it heels? Is it flats, sandals, ballet flats, or sneakers, boots, those sort of thing? Try your shoes on in a different category. Probably do that. I would recommend do that after you've gone through all of your closet, and then figure out what you want to keep. This is crooked. Hold on. Next up, once you've done that and clear out your closet, now I want you to go through your closet and grab pieces and grab basic pieces that complements the vision board that you came out with. What I mean by this is go through the list of basics. So that will be your shirts. Based on your vision board, what type of style of shirts that you're seeing people in your vision board wear, you want to check in your closet, see what pieces match that. It does not need to be identical. Try to play around with what you have first. So you want to pick out the types of shirts you're seeing people wear. You want to pull that out and put it on a clothing rack. And same thing for bottoms. You want to pull out, based on your vision board, the types of bottom that you're seeing people wear. I recommend doing maybe about 3 pieces of clothing item per section. So for tops, maybe 3 style of basic tops that you're seeing people wear on your vision board. Bottoms, whether that's trousers or jeans or leggings, what are you comfortable wearing? And you don't have to be 100% comfortable. It could be even something that you would like to work on and you've been a little bit nervous in working on it. This is your chance for you to try that out. So you're gonna grab those pieces, pull all of those inspirations out from your closet, things to play around with, and put them on the clothing rack. The next step is gonna be to try and recreate those looks that you're now seeing on your vision board based on what you just grabbed out of your closet, because you don't want to be overwhelmed by just going into your closet daily. Usually when I'm trying to style a certain piece of clothing, I take them out and I put them on on my coat rack. Same thing whenever I go shopping, I bring new items into my closet. Rather than throw in my closet and forget about them, I leave them out, put them on hanger, and I usually put them on my clothing rack so that I am more inclined to grab that item and try and style it. So that's what you want to do. Come up with those looks and play around with the basics. So keep in mind, I'm saying basics for a reason. When you're creating style, your basics are going to be the most important thing. That's the foundation of your outfit. Everything else is layering, which is why layering is kind of how you start to play around with your style. But the basic is going to be that base layer. That's your trouser and crop top if you like crop tops, your trouser and your button up, your jeans and your button up, your boots, your sneakers, your slide, your heel, basics. So jeans, top, heels if you're looking at night outfit, that sort of thing. Don't worry about throwing something over the sweater, just over your shoulder just yet, or getting too adventurous. You can, once you get those basics in place, those base layers. Once you have that on your clothing rack, now you have foundational pieces for you to wear throughout your week. And once you start wearing those pieces throughout your week is when you want to then start referring to your vision board and seeing, okay, so I have the basic for today, what can I add on this outfit to kind of elevate it a little bit? So that's what you want to do. By picking out the basic pieces or the base layer, you're going to start to also create your uniform. I can do a separate video, and I do plan on doing a separate video on finding your uniformed look, your capsule wardrobe. Let's go back and talk about the maybe pile. I personally feel like the best thing you can do, similarly to the clothing rack, because we are using the clothing rack for a different purpose, your maybe pile should be in a specific category in your closet. Usually I like to organize my closet from light to dark, and let's say for whites, I usually start with whites. I go from crop top, short sleeves, long sleeves, and blazers in my whites, and then I'll move on to my cream colors because that's the lightest color, that's the next light color. Therefore, if I had a maybe pile, because I know my style, I would just put that in the clothing rack. But since you don't, take all of your maybe piles and put it maybe at the beginning of your closet. Your maybe pile shouldn't be a lot. Let's just start there. Maybe should not be majority of your closet. Your maybe pile should be those few little pieces that are maybe outside your comfort zone, you're not sure of and whatever. Put those in the beginning of your closet, like in a chunk. And your assignment is going to be to pull out one or two of those pieces at a time and put that on your coat rack, along with those outfits that you came up with, those basics that you came up with. And you want to see if you can incorporate that maybe item into your wardrobe or into your style. Try and style it. If you can't style that piece of clothing item, you want to get rid of it. So that is how you kind of get rid of the fantasy items, things that you just feel like, hey, I need to style this, or you've been waiting to style it. If you got to give yourself time. So if 3 months have gone by and this piece of clothing been hanging on my coat rack and I have not styled it, then maybe that is not meant to be in your closet just yet, or maybe that is not part of your style and you want to maybe get rid of that. So that would be my recommendation in playing around with the clothes that are already in your closet, and then over time you can add to that. Yeah, I think starting with those steps are gonna be really helpful in finding your style and getting rid of clutter from in your closet. Let me know down below if there's anything I left out. If I do think of anything after I'm done filming, I will leave it in my description box down below. Sometimes it's hard when you have so much things in your head and you're trying to narrow it down for it to be easy to follow. So thank you guys always for tuning into my channel. I greatly appreciate your time, especially if you made it to the end of my video. That means a lot to me. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. We're still doing October outfits over there, but I'll catch you guys when I catch you. Stay humble, stay fashionable, stay stylish, and bye guys.